وسهلا بكل الذين ينضموا للاستماع إلى راديو بلدي، أول راديو عربي أمريكي ويعنى بقضايا العرب في المهجر. برامجنا في راديو بلدي كل يوم جمعة من 8 وحتى 9 صباحا مع ليلى الحسيني في بث حي ومباشر عبر WNZK راديو 690 AM. صباح الخير بلدي، صباح الخير لكل مستمعينا.
Welcome to Radio Baladi, the first Arab, Middle Eastern, and American simulcast radio show. Radio Baladi is broadcast every Friday morning on WNZK 690 AM from 8 until 9 Eastern Time on Good Morning Michigan with Layla Al-Husseini. Our call-in number 248-557-3300. And now, stay tuned for the best radio talk show on Arab and American issues with your host, Layla Al-Husseini.
Good morning and thank you for being with us. This is Khalil Hachem, editor via Michigan.com, the source of digital business news and information in the Arab American communities in Michigan. We provide real estate and mortgage news, support for small businesses, and recipes and much, much more. Visit us at Michigan.com. Today is Friday, November 26, 2021. It's a nice cool day. Happy Friday. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Hope that you had a wonderful, wonderful holiday celebrating with family and friends. The celebration continues over the weekend. As you well know, today is one of the biggest shopping days in the country, and allegedly it is one of the biggest shopping days, normally Black Friday. A lot of people getting together, and I do love this holiday. It's a day when we give thanks for what we have, and thanks for also hopes for what we like to have, and it's really a nice day to get together with family and friends. Hope you are having a wonderful holiday weekend. Celebration continues, and we need to be safe. You know, coronavirus cases continue to increase. Michigan is I believe, is one of the highest states, and when it comes to cases, and we need to be safe. Again, some of us have had 1 or 2 shots. Some of us are getting their boosters already. And it's always good to, be careful, follow directions, follow recommendations. And, excuse me. And then with us this morning is Dr. Jennifer Floyd. She's Deputy Health Director of the Wayne County Public Health Department, for an update on the booster shots and a little bit update on the corona. Good morning, Dr. Floyd.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm fine. How are you? And happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for being with us.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving. Yes. So certainly we're here to talk about COVID-19.
Absolutely.
Yes, so,
Could you give us a little quick update where we are and, as far as cases, and then we can talk about the booster and then, a few tips on how to be safe.
Absolutely. So we saw just last week alone a 48% increase in confirmed cases as compared to the previous week. So we are seeing a substantial increase in the number of cases. So, of course, we're concerned. We want to continue to publicize that people really need to get vaccinated, really need to mask up, as well as continue to social distance and just follow those directions we've been giving from pretty much day one so we can get a handle on this and get back to normal life. So as you know, the boosters, as reference, have been approved for anyone who's received a previous COVID-19 vaccine. So we're continuing to publicize that, continuing to publicize our in-home vaccination opportunities, and now we're even at the airport. So we're trying to do everything we can to remove barriers and to make obtaining a vaccine as easy as possible, even doing our in-home vaccinations. You can call us. We'll come to your home and vaccinate you and everyone in the home who is eligible. So we're really, really trying to publicize these efforts because we know it's Michigan. It's a matter of time before everyone's indoors because it is cold outside now. So we're really publicizing those efforts. And I did intend to leave the phone number. I apologize. The number to call and get an in-home vaccine is 1-866-610-3885.
3885, right?
Yes, correct. And also you can go to WayneCounty.com.
Yeah, 1-866-610-3885. Is that weekdays or is that any day of the week?
You can call any day of the week. If the hotline is not, if it's after hours, you can leave a message. We'll call you back. So even if you only call after hours because it's on your mind, it's convenient, we'll call you back during operational hours.
Does that include children 12 to 10 to 15?
Yes, 5 and older. So they dropped the eligibility. Now 5 and older can get vaccinated. So 5 and older, you can call us. We can come to your home, or you're welcome to come into any of our sites as well to become vaccinated.
And where do we find these sites?
You can go to WayneCounty.com.
Okay.
Yep, you can go straight to WayneCounty.com. It'll take you straight there. And also you can Google this information as well, and it'll pop up really quickly. Yep.
Okay. That's wonderful because it's very convenient. People don't have to leave their homes, and they can, you can come in and vaccinate them. Yeah.
We find it's really helpful for people who are homebound.
Yeah, absolutely. Do we know why the numbers went up so crazy?
Well, it's a few things that contribute to that. As you know, again, it's Michigan, the weather. People are going inside now. With the fewer people being vaccinated, there are a larger number of people who are vulnerable to infection to begin with. And then we do have the highly contagious nature of the variants that are being spread. And also with the mask mandates being lifted, we have people walking around. You go out now to go do your errands. You see a lot of beautiful maskless faces. Rewind 9-10 months ago, that wasn't the case. So that's all those things are contributing factors to that spread. Yeah. So, the schools are back open now. We are seeing spread in the schools. So we're really trying our best to publicize. The main tools we have against this are vaccinating and proper mask usage. So those are things we're trying to publicize and emphasize to the public, because the holidays aren't over. In a few weeks, they have the New Year, the other holidays. We really want people to be safe and spend time with their families comfortably.
Absolutely. And now, is there a concern that, Thanksgiving, a lot of people get together, those numbers could go up even more?
Absolutely. Anytime we have people together in settings, we're anticipating there will be an increase, and that will show up in the data within the next week or so, because people start to show symptoms, they get tested. So we are very concerned about that.
Absolutely. Now, most of the cases, are they Delta variant or just, all the different variants and COVID-19?
Yes, we're seeing a combination, but also we do want to emphasize to people, we just want people to get vaccinated and not get the virus to begin with. So I know there are a lot of questions about the variants people want to know, which makes complete sense. We appreciate people looking into things, learning more about public health in general as it pertains to the pandemic. But our main emphasis is we want to avoid people getting COVID-19 so we can avoid hospitalization and, of course, the other negative health outcomes that are associated with this as well.
Absolutely. And you guys have done a really good job. And, we want to thank you. You've been working with us to really get the word out and get as many people vaccinated as possible. And, I'd like to remind people that vaccination is so important. You may still get the virus, but it does not affect you as much. Is that correct?
Exactly. It'd be way less likely to be hospitalized and a lot less likely to pass from the virus. So that is a major tool. I'm glad you brought that up, because that does come up in conversations. If someone says, well, what if you get the vaccine, you still get it? The outcome is far, far better than if you were not vaccinated at all.
Okay. How about spreading the virus? If you're vaccinated, most likely, you may not spread the virus as bad as if you're not. Is that correct?
Yes, that is also something that is said. Absolutely. And so we just want to look out for people and their loved ones. It's a conversation we've been having for a long time now. As you know, the vaccine became available last December. We're about to be in December again, and we're still in this. So we just want to work together. I know people are tired. We've been hearing this for a long time. Yeah, mid-December last year was when the vaccine became available. We're almost at the year mark now.
Yeah. What's really sad is I was traveling overseas last week, and it's really sad that everybody are really trying very hard to get their hands on the vaccine. And here we are, the vaccine available. Not only that is, you guys come into their homes to vaccinate them, and people don't want to get vaccinated. It's really concerning.
Yes, we are very fortunate to live in a country where the vaccine is so readily available. You drive a few feet and you see a sign, vaccine available here. Absolutely, there's a major difference here when compared to other countries, That's exactly right. And so I don't think people often realize how fortunate we are to have that opportunity here.
Yeah, we are fortunate. We are really, really fortunate. I mean, some people, other countries haven't even had their first shot. Here we are getting our third, which is our booster. Yeah. Now, when we're talking about boosters, what do boosters do? So for those who are not really familiar with this.
Okay, so the booster, it essentially does kind of literally what the name says. It boosts your immunity and protection against the vaccine, because a lot of people have, like, for example, I was vaccinated back in December. So some immunity may be waning. Also, particular individuals who are more vulnerable, older populations, people with other health conditions are a little more vulnerable to COVID-19. So we want to protect them even further. So it does literally what it says it does. It's a boost of protection.
Absolutely. And it is free of charge. There's no charge to it. Is that correct?
Yes, correct. It's free of charge. You get a lovely little card that says you're vaccinated. So you have that in your possession. It just gives you a sense of more of a peace of mind than you had prior to being vaccinated. Additional peace of mind. We still want you to be careful. We don't want people to think because you're vaccinated, we want you to stop doing those other things we're recommending you do. But it does give you an additional layer of just peace of mind that you're protecting yourself and those that you love.
Absolutely, because that's the policy, and I've seen people kind of returning back to normal life and no mask, nothing, and well, I'm vaccinated. Well, that's not yet. I say to them, not yet. We get invitations to. We get invitations to events. We don't go. I mean, if it's inside, and then we haven't dropped the mask and all of that, and people complain. And I say, well, even though we're vaccinated, but we're not out of the woods yet. And
I really appreciate that.
Easy. Yeah, it's not as I think it's going to be with us for some time. This is not something that's going to end tomorrow.
Correct. At the rate we're going, absolutely. Yeah. You're exactly right.
Yeah. Could we repeat a few tips for people who want to congregate and visit friends and family over the weekend, or even go shopping? I mean, this is, as you well know, it's one of the biggest shopping weekends in America. Could we share a few tips on how to stay safe?
Absolutely. I plan on heading out after you and I finish talking to try to get some good Black Friday deals myself. So I completely understand. Absolutely. So we tell people, obviously, we want you to get vaccinated, but either way, we do want you to go out when you're in public, mask up, make sure you wash your hands, you have the hand sanitizer, and socially distance. Don't be so close to people, which I know is something we continue to emphasize. And over time, when I'm out anecdotally, I see less and less of that distancing. But I appreciate these retail stores who put down these stickers to let stand this distance from someone. We really appreciate that support we've received from the business community as well on the social distancing piece. But continue to stay masked up, continue to socially distance from people, and continue to wash your hands, are what we tell people. So you can go out and you can shop and boost the economy and do so safely and comfortably. We want everyone to be comfortable so we can get out of this on the other end.
Absolutely. Is there anything I haven't asked you people need to know?
No, but I think you were so thorough in your explanation. You guys, I love the radio station. I got to hear some really good music while I was on hold. So kudos to you guys.
We started you with
and we appreciate
this morning. Yeah,
absolutely changed my whole state of mind. So I thoroughly appreciate that, and all you guys do to even have the public health department on your radio station means the world to us, because you reach a population that maybe isn't listening to us and tuning into us, but certainly they're listening and loyal to you. So we really appreciate that platform and opportunity. You had all the best questions. I don't have anything we didn't even cover. So I really appreciate you and your support.
Thank you so much. Again, the number is 1-866-610-3885. And the website is waynecounty.com. And if you call the number, they will come to you. You don't have to go anywhere. They come to your home. If you have any mobility issues, they'll come to you. Even if you don't have mobility issues, you just want to be vaccinated, they will come to you. They will help you. It's a free of charge. We need to get vaccinated. Dr.
Absolutely.
Floyd, thank you so much.
Yes, I just want to say we at Wayne County, again, certainly appreciate you. Warren C. Evans, our county executive, very appreciative and supportive of this effort. We just appreciate all that you do.
Thank you so much. We appreciate what you do, and you being on the front line and taking the time to be with us this morning. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being with us.
Absolutely.
Thank you. We're going to take a short break. Please stay tuned. Okay, bye now.
While we've been staying safe at home, scientists have been on a journey. The destination, a COVID-19 vaccine. This journey began decades ago with research into other coronaviruses. Scientists built from there with months of research and development, cooperation with other experts worldwide, and clinical trials on tens of thousands of volunteers of diverse race, age, and health status. They arrived at a safe, effective vaccine, and hundreds of thousands in Michigan have already been vaccinated. But the next step is ours. We need to get the vaccine when we can. Keep wearing masks correctly and taking precautions until we reach our destination, freedom from COVID-19 and getting back to the lives we love. Discover the facts for yourself at michigan.gov/COVID vaccine. A message from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services.
Enjoy the first Syrian-style cuisine in Michigan. At Damas Cuisine and Catering, you'll find a wide selection of Syrian foods and sweets in our menu, like frikeh, poisi, grape leaves with steak, mashawi platter, hot mahashi, char-grilled kebab, shawarma, and much more. Get super fast delivery from Damas Cuisine and Catering right to your door. Order online at damascuisine.com/menu and track your order live. Damas Cuisine and Catering, 28841 Orchard Lake Road in Farmington Hills. Call 248-987-4985.
Ziyad brand. Quality products from our family to yours. Ziyad Brothers Importing offers the finest quality products, including brands like Sultan, Kraft, Nestle, Hook, Rico Picon, Donna, and many more. Ask your retailer to carry these fine products because you deserve the very best. For more information, visit our website at www.ziyad.com. That's www.ziyad.com. Ziyad, quality products from our family to yours.
Are your hands feeling numb? Do you feel pain opening up a jar, turning a key? Are you noticing that your elbow and your shoulder are becoming stiff? Or were you recently injured in your arm? Hello, I'm Dr. Katranji, and at the Katranji Hand Center, which just recently opened down the street from the Somerset Mall, we can provide you with the latest in hand, wrist, elbow, and shoulder care. Visit us at www.katranjihandcenter.com to learn the latest techniques that we have to offer you, and I look forward to taking care of you.
Visit us in Troy at 1565 West Big Beaver Road, Building F, or call Katranji Hand Center for an appointment at 248-869-4263. That's 248-869-4263.
Welcome back, and thank you for being with us. This is Khalil Hachem with Michigan.com. I want to thank Dr. Jennifer Floyd for being with us from the Wayne County Health Department. It is very important for us to really be careful, make sure that the numbers are not, don't continue to go up. So we need to be cautious. Also, there's another aspect to this, which is safety. This is a holiday weekend. We're going to be out doing shopping. We're going to be out doing other errands and things like that. And it's important to be safe as well. And with us this morning is our good friend, Dearborn Police Chief Ron Haddad. Good morning, Chief.
Good morning, Khalil. Happy Thanksgiving.
How are you? And happy Thanksgiving. Same to you.
I'm doing fine.
Same to you. Yeah, I really appreciate you taking the time to be with us. As you well know, this is a holiday weekend, and people go out and shop, and there are a lot of criminals out there, and just wanted to get a few tips from you on how we can stay safe.
Absolutely. I don't know that there's a lot of criminals out there, but there's certainly people wanting to take advantage of good people, and we need to be, first of all, very mindful of our surroundings when we go out to the malls and other places. I would recommend we park in a safe area. Always lock your car. Make sure you use all the alarms that are on the car. If you have to store packages, store them in your trunk. Also, many of the stores, if you feel that there's any suspicion of danger, you can always ask a store employee or security to walk you out to your car. I would suggest you do that as well. People have to watch very closely their credit and debit cards, for example. I would not leave those on a counter. Make sure you retrieve your receipts that often have personal information on them that can be used for someone to do identity theft or exploit them in some way. ATM machines are a good way to get cash, but sometimes high-tech crooks, if you will put a skimmer into the machine and, get your personal information. So if your ATM machine looks like somebody's tampered with it, check the slot before you put the card in there and make sure there's not a foreign object that's stuck in there that reads your card. And another thing I could remind our listeners, too, is that online shopping, we get a lot of packages at home this time of year, so we should make plans to be there. And we know that they're not going to always be on time, so we're vulnerable. Have a neighbor or friend look out for your packages when they're delivered to the house. The weather is getting cold outside, and don't leave cars running unattended and unlocked, and certainly don't leave children in unattended cars. And those are just some of the security provisions that I can recommend to our listeners this morning.
Absolutely. And not to forget cyber criminals as well. I got a text yesterday asking me to verify my address because there's a package coming to me, and it was all, excuse me, it was not a good text. It was somebody trying
fraud.
To get information from me.
Right, total fraud.
Absolutely.
And that's a good point.
Yeah.
I actually get them on my email at the police station here. They say, here's one of your invoices. Your package is on the way today. If you have not bought anything, and somebody sends you something by way of email or calls you on the phone, terminate the call. Don't talk to them. Don't entertain them. What they try to do is to get some personal information from the unsuspecting victim so they can exploit them. So if you're not expecting a package, hang up, delete it off your email, delete it off your text messages as well. That's an excellent point.
Absolutely. Another thing I've been getting, Chief, is I get this voicemails telling me that I'm so-and-so with the tax office, and my federal number is so-and-so. Call us because you owe taxes. We want to help you. It's just these guys don't rest. I mean, I just like to remind listeners that the IRS does not call you; they send you letters. Is that correct?
That's absolutely right. And particularly this time of year, I would not respond to anybody trying to solicit any kind of money by the phone. Unless it's somebody that you know, and you've done that, say, year after year. Sometimes somebody like the Red Cross may call you because you donate blood on a regular basis. But if it's somebody new, somebody you don't know, again, terminate the phone call and don't talk to them. Don't give them any kind of information. Your reputable charities will send you a letter in the mail with a return envelope in there, and then you can review them. But don't respond to anybody on the phone or email or text messages. Those are, again, more scams, and including seniors. They like to let them know or make them believe that it's a drugstore or a doctor calling, and they're really just trying to get some information. Sometimes it's some underhanded business people that want to just try to transfer your prescriptions to them, but don't go for that on the phone at any rate.
Absolutely. My neighbor received a phone call telling her that if she does not pay $500, they were gonna stop her the delivery of her medication, which was fraud. So, and then we explained to her that she doesn't have to do that. So,
absolutely. Again, if you're not expecting a call, your doctor hasn't called you, you're not getting any changes in your health care, your insurance, another one that they call about car insurance, home insurance, just don't respond to them and go on with your life.
Absolutely. And I want to share something you told me, which is if you receive an email or a call, whatever it is, from a bank or whatever it is, and you're concerned, don't really respond to that. Just you call the number you have for that bank. and that's a lot safer. Just wanted to share that with our listeners as well.
Yeah, and absolutely. And to that point, again, these scammers, they have a way to go on the computer and put in a phone number that looks very similar to your own phone number or the phone numbers in your respective area. So they go a long way to deceive the would-be victim. It might look like a Dearborn number. It might look like a Detroit number. It might look like a number very similar to your cell phone. Don't fall for those kind of tricks.
Absolutely. Chief, is there anything else we haven't mentioned that people need to know?
I don't want to end on a doom and gloom. I think it's a great time of year. It's great to be with family and friends, and with just some common sense approaches, we can all go out and have a good time. I would still recommend wearing a mask because COVID is still soaring, and if you have not taken shots or vaccine, I would recommend you do that for your own safety and for that of your loved ones. And just take precautions to stay healthy this holiday season, and we'll all be good. So happy holiday to all the listeners.
Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you. We really appreciate your time and your efforts to keep us safe. Appreciate it, Chief.
Thank you. God bless.
Okay. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned.
Life is a nonprofit charity that's provided humanitarian aid and development to people and communities for over 25 years, regardless of race, color, religion, or cultural background. When disaster occurs here or around the world, Life for Relief and Development rushes in to provide food, medical aid, and shelter to those in need. Please help improve these efforts. Make your tax-deductible donation to Life now at lifeusa.org or call 248-424-7493. Get ready for an amazing experience at Ishtar Restaurant on 15 Mile Road in Sterling Heights. Enjoy excellent hospitality from owners Ali Al-Baghdadi and Fatty Bonham, serving the best in Mediterranean food. Try Chef Ali Al-Baghdadi's famous shawarma, the best Iraqi grills and food, and the best Arabic and international dishes. Dine in our authentic atmosphere or take out. Call 586-698-2585 or check us out on Facebook. Ishtar Restaurant practices all CDC guidelines and is open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Have an amazing experience today at Ishtar Restaurant, 3625 15 Mile Road, Sterling Heights. When it comes to reproductive medicine, IVF Michigan Fertility Centers are the recognized leaders. With locations in Bloomfield Hills and 5 other cities in Michigan and Ohio, IVF has experts in all aspects of the field. As a founding member of IVF Michigan Fertility Centers, Dr. Nicholas Shama is one of the leading reproductive endocrinologists in Michigan and Ohio. Dr. Shama has performed over 10,000 IVF cases and has helped thousands of couples fulfill their dreams of parenthood. American board certified in both obstetrics and gynecology and reproductive endocrinology and infertility, Dr. Nicholas Shama is a very caring, compassionate, expert physician that understands not only the medical but also the emotional toil of infertility on his patients. When it's time, get personalized care from Dr. Nicholas Shama at IVF Michigan Fertility Centers in Michigan and Ohio. Call toll-free 855-952-9600, 855-952-9600. Kashat's Mediterranean Market in Shish Kebab offers a great array of your favorite Mediterranean meals. Meals range from lamb specialties, shawarma sandwiches, and seafood dinners. Plus, they offer big trays of your favorite food and so much more. Kashat's Mediterranean Market in Shish Kebab is located at 32839 Northwestern Highway in Farmington Hills and is open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So stop in or call Kashat's today at 248-538-9552. That number again, 248-538-9552. Kashat's Mediterranean Market in Shish Kebab will definitely leave you satisfied.
Welcome back, and thank you for being with us. This is Khalil Hachem, editor of Michigan.com. If you have a question or a comment, please give us a call, 248-557-3300. I want to thank Dr. Floyd and Chief Haddad for being on the show earlier to help us stay safe, and whether it is from a medical point of view or safety issue as a law enforcement issue. And, this is one of the biggest shopping days of the year and shopping weekend of the year. And as we either get online or go to the stores, one thing we've got to remember is to shop locally. Shopping locally is very important. Here's why. The money spent locally stays locally, helps small businesses. Those owners of small businesses are our friends, our neighbors. If they're healthy, then the city is healthy, then the county is healthy, then we're getting good services. Those dollars are spent here are very important. Even this is something that I do. If I can find it locally, even if I spend a little bit more, it's worth it because those dollars stay here. And with us this morning to talk about shopping locally is Jackie Lovejoy, president of the Dearborn Area Chamber of Commerce. Good morning, and thank you for being with us.
Thanks for having me. How are you?
Good. How are you? And happy Thanksgiving. I hope you had a wonderful holiday.
We had a very nice day. Thanks so much. I hope your family did too.
We sure did, and thank you for asking. And so tell us a little bit about what's going on in the community, the business community, and what do we have local shops to offer here?
Well, we have so much. Are you having Downtown Dearborn on this show as well?
Yes. Christina is supposed to be with us.
Okay. I'm going to repeat a few things. She can elaborate. So
okay.
Tomorrow, we kick off the Shop Small promotion in Downtown Dearborn.
Okay.
And it goes through Sunday, December 5th. So people do not have to run around like they're crazy tomorrow. And all the participating businesses in East and West Dearborn are on downtowndearborn.org. And everywhere you go, there'll be a QR code. And every time you scan that QR code, you can be entered to win local prizes and in-store deals. So that's a great promotion. We've partnered for years. We're part of Shop Small. That's across the nation, sponsored by American Express. So our retailers should have hopefully some shopping bags. Hopefully they don't go too quickly. They're very nice. They're black this year. And lots of local things to entice you locally, because the whole goal is, yes, let's, just like you just said, let's get out in the next two weeks, but let's stay out all year, friends, and our local franchisees. So while you may see chains in our area, they're run by our local neighbors. Is Christina joining us? Am I still on?
Good morning.
Oh, hi. Good morning.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Absolutely. That's okay. Also, Christina, Sheppard-Decius, manager of the East and West Dearborn Downtown and Development Authority, is with us as well. And good morning. Good morning. Thank you for being with us.
And thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And we're talking about shopping locally and what's available. And I just want to make sure that Ms. Lovejoy finished her statement.
Okay.
Well, I talked about Saturday, Christina. Did you hear me? Would you like to elaborate a little bit at all? I talked about the QR codes and the prizes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Then, you've probably covered, a good amount of it. We've had over 30 businesses that are participating, and, they're all providing some form of deal or discount, as well as the QR code that you scan when you go into the store or the restaurant enters you into a raffle to win some great prizes from the local businesses as well.
What kind of prizes are those?
We have gift certificates from the businesses.
Okay.
So you can shop even more.
Absolutely. Could you, either one of you, give us an idea what kind of shops, what can you find locally, so people know that they can go for these items?
Yeah, absolutely. We have everything from comic book store, which is very unique and different type of gift that you can provide to both the young and the young at heart. As well as well as gift items, gift stores that will offer everything from ornaments and Christmas decor to jewelry. You name it, I think we probably pretty much got it.
I mean, spas,
absolutely.
Antiques, fitness, and of course, lots and lots of restaurants and jewelry, of course. There's so much. Christina, wouldn't you just say check out downtowndearborn.org for the full list?
Yeah, for sure. That's the easiest way to take a look at what's going on. We have specials going on all week long, starting tomorrow through December 5th. And then, obviously our shops are, still going to be open until, that last Christmas rush. And we also have, great fun activities for kids tomorrow as well. So you can come on out, get a photo with Santa. You can also take part in the Jimmy John's Field batting cage that we're going to have over in City Hall Park. We'll have reindeer out there, as well as special performance from, if I'm saying his last name correctly, Victor Ganam, who is with the National Arab Orchestra. So a lot of great, some great stuff.
Is that going to be on the corner of Maple and Michigan? Is that correct?
Yeah, so City Hall Park is at the corner of Maple and Michigan Avenue, and then a lot of the activities are also being held over at Kidcadia, which is a playscape for children. And I know we've already given out the first 100 free passes to get in, but you can still to use the playscape, but you can still get in to see and visit Santa. And we have a make and take ornament that Blick Arts is doing there. So that's only about a block east, or excuse me, a block west. Sorry, my directional. From City Hall Park. Directionally challenged this morning, I think I am.
That's okay.
For those who are not familiar with the East-West Dearborn Downtown Development Authority, could you tell us a little bit about that as well?
Sure. So the Downtown Development Authorities, you have many of those across the state of Michigan. Decades ago, the state of Michigan created an act that allowed local municipalities to create a Downtown Development Authority to be focused on the revitalization of the downtowns, and to this day, that is what we do. We work on public improvement projects in the downtowns, as well as we handle all of the landscaping, the maintenance, the holiday decor that you see out there. We do a lot of the marketing and promotions for the downtowns, and work on business development and helping new businesses get up and going, as well as helping those who are in business to stay healthy and thriving. The East and West DDAs, we cover different areas within the city along Michigan Avenue. But we are working as one downtown Dearborn to create a vibrant downtown experience for everyone. And this is something that we have been working on for, a good number of years, working together before the DDAs worked separately. And as we've worked together, we have seen, really tremendous leaps and bounds in terms of economic development in downtown Dearborn.
Do businesses have to be a member of the DDA?
No. So a DDA is not a membership organization. It's set by territory, by like a geographical area.
Sure.
So when the city established the DDAs, they set the boundaries based upon what they deem to be, at that point in time, the downtown areas. And, as things change and grow over time, sometimes those boundaries are amended. But businesses and property owners that are within that, they we really work to serve that area.
Absolutely. It's a free promotion for businesses. They really need to work with you and cooperate because there are a lot of benefits to that. Now, as far, Ms. Lovejoy, as far as the chamber, which has a different focus, could you also share what's your focus and what you do for businesses?
I have to say, we're one of more than 300 chambers in the state. We're one of the 12 largest. We're very flattered, and we have far reach beyond Dearborn and Dearborn Heights. We have members in Novi and Northville, Ann Arbor, St. Clair Shores, because our area of Southeast Michigan is such a hub of industry. And we provide business education. We have business builder breakfasts and lunches. We're going to have our State of the Community on January 25th with both of our new mayors, Bill Bazzi and Abdullah Hammoud. We do programming. Our goal is to bring your demographic to your door. And something exciting that we've partnered with downtown Dearborn on in the city is something called Shop Dearborn MI. And we're the first person to offer this platform in Southeast Michigan at all. It's $20 a month for our shop owners, our restaurants, our playscapes, our driving ranges, anybody who doesn't have an online presence and sell merchandise all the time. And there's no profit for the city or the chamber. It's a courtesy we're offering so everybody of all sizes can join in the online shopping revolution. Join the couch potato shopping that's going on because, we don't start over. We don't go back to the beginning. We start from where we are. And this is really becoming norm in not that people didn't do it before, but especially now they've become so accustomed to the convenience. And the unique thing about this platform is our stores and retailers get paid the same day and there's 0% share, unlike other major shopping platforms. So if I buy $20 of gift certificates at Kidcadia shares none of that profit with our platform. It's a 0% profit share. There's no revenue for the chamber or the city. As a shopper, I can put Kidcadia, a gift certificate to M Cantina or Bar Louie into my shopping cart. I can buy an ornament at Village Picture Frame and, get a spa gift certificate. There's all sorts of things I can do, and I can check out in one basket. And I can choose for every item if I want it delivered, curbside pickup, or, how I want to get it. So that's exciting.
Wonderful.
That's something new.
Absolutely. There are a lot of benefits to being a member of the chamber. I've been involved with chambers for over 20 years now, in various states as well. And I really urge businesses to be part of both organizations and work with them because this is the best promotion you can get for your business.
Khalil, thank you so much. But in COVID, we really did, just so you know, due to the pandemic, we've served everybody.
Sure.
So while we're a membership organization, we are here for the public, just so you know.
Absolutely. And as we started the segment, I want to bring back the emphasis to shopping locally. How important is that? Just a quick comment from both of you.
You want to go first, Christina?
Sure, I can jump in. When you shop local, you are supporting your friends, your neighbors in your community is what you are doing. When you shop local, you are literally supporting the people who make the community happen. And, in my heart of hearts, it's like that's the difference between, shopping your small local businesses versus the big box stores. That your impact is going to, reverberate throughout the community, not only to that business, but in the district as well.
Really, to your neighbors, your neighbors' children. Yeah. I'm sorry, Khalil, what were you going to say?
Maybe it already exists, but is there like a website where it shows all the local shops and people can, use that, or they can do the locally shopping locally from their computer, and then they can just pick up the items. They don't have to wait, for days and weeks to get their gifts.
Well, ideally, that's what the new shopping platform, Shop Dearborn MI, will provide. Christina, is there one spot where someone can shop everything locally? I'm not sure.
To shop everything locally online, no. But can you find out who is local and make those connections from that point and going to their individual websites? Yes, absolutely. You can go to you can see who's all in the downtowns by going to downtowndearborn.org. Obviously, you can go to the Chamber's website as well to see who all is in, the greater Dearborn area. And, I think that is one thing that, compared to, going to a online platform, you don't have that necessarily all right at your fingertips. But what you do get when you either call the store or, to connect with them directly or go into the store, because many of them still, from COVID, what they've learned is that our small businesses provide that real one-on-one personal service. And so many of our businesses, if you called them and said, "Hey, I'm looking for X, Y, and Z," they would help to find it. They would make the transactions, even over the phone, and then make deliveries. Some of them were delivering personally to people's homes, and taking the time to do that. And they're still offering that level of care and personal service.
Yeah. And the reason I was asking that, I was in Dubai 2 weeks ago, and they have an online, it's called Noon, and it's very similar to Amazon, as popular as Amazon there. And, you can get a lot of things locally and people can deliver and all of that. It's very popular. So I know it requires a lot of coordination, but it's a good thing to look forward to.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
And many of our businesses are still, they're still on Etsy or some of the other platforms. But what the Perfit is going to really offer is for those businesses to be able to, merge all those things together, as well as for those who have not been able to land on a platform yet.
Absolutely. Anything
Khalil,
I haven't
we
asked
have
you
all
that people need to know? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Of course, there's tons going on. So for merchants to shop, to sign up, we're not open for shoppers yet. It's DearbornAreaChamber.org, and the link's right on my front page. It's called, Shop Local's Never Been Easier. I will say December 7th at Warden Valley, Dearborn Heights is having their tree lighting with cocoa, carriage rides, all sorts of fun. So put that on your calendar. And then in downtown Dearborn, we're doing Winterfest Saturday, December 11th, and it's an outdoor market, a huge tent behind Wagner Place. So I think that's something to look forward to, and you can find that on downtowndearborn.org, too. Christina, does that cover us till the end of the year, do you think?
Yes, it does.
Wonderful. I really want to thank you both for being with us. This is a great time of the year, and again, shopping locally is very important, and you guys do a great job representing the businesses and promoting the community. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful, wonderful holidays. If we don't talk to you before the end of the year.
Thank you so much.
You too, Khalil.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thanks for spreading the word.
No problem. You're very welcome. And we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned.
While we've been staying safe at home, scientists have been on a journey. The destination, a COVID-19 vaccine. This journey began decades ago with research into other coronaviruses. Scientists built from there with months of research and development, cooperation with other experts worldwide, and clinical trials on tens of thousands of volunteers of diverse race, age, and health status. They arrived at a safe, effective vaccine, and hundreds of thousands in Michigan have already been vaccinated. But the next step is ours. We need to get the vaccine when we can. Keep wearing masks correctly and taking precautions until we reach our destination. freedom from COVID-19, and getting back to the lives we love. Discover the facts for yourself at michigan.gov/COVID vaccine. A message from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services.
At Top Rehab Physical Therapy Clinic in Dearborn, we provide effective physical therapy sessions in order to limit pain and discomfort. Top Rehab provides physical therapy care for any diagnosis prescribed by a physician, and we regularly see and treat conditions such as stroke, TMJ, fibromyalgia, sciatica, joint pain, and more. We use a variety of pain management methods, including modalities, soft tissue mobilization, and therapeutic exercise. If you're in need of physical rehabilitation or physical therapy, get the highest quality health care at Top Rehab. Most insurance is accepted, and we're open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday 8 to 6, Tuesday and Thursday 8 to 5, and Saturday 10 till 2. Call for an appointment today at 313-846-0555. That's 313-846-0555. Choose Top Rehab Physical Therapy Clinic on Michigan Avenue in Dearborn. Life's too short to be in pain.
Are you going to start a restaurant or a grocery store soon? Do you need floor plans and designs? Call Naji Abood at 734-744-9796. Do you want to buy kitchen and restaurant equipment at discount prices? Call Naji Abood now, 734-744-9796. New Concept Products and Design, the trademark of kitchen equipment. 5% discount on all purchases of $75,000 or more. New Concept Products and Design, new location, 31185 Schoolcraft in Livonia. Learn more at www.newconceptproducts.com. Call Naji Abood, 734-744-9796. When you're looking for the best in optical care, Dr. Imad Nakash is your doctor to see. With years of experience and thousands of successful procedures performed, you can trust your eyes to Dr. Imad Nakash. See Dr. Imad Nakash and his professional staff for your eye care needs. There's 2 locations to serve you. In Hazel Park, call 248-336-3937. 248-336-3937. In Rochester Hills, call 248-299-3937. That's 248-299-3937.
Welcome back, and thank you for being with us. This is Khalil Hachem. I want to thank our guests for on the show today, Dr. Floyd, Chief Haddad, and the Chamber from the Chamber of Commerce, Jackie Lovejoy, and from the DDA, Christina, Sheppard-Decius, manager of the East and West Dearborn Downtown Development Authority. I think Jerry is with us this morning. Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning, Mr. Khalil Hachem, and happy Thanksgiving to you and to your producer, Mike.
And to you and your family.
Mr. Khalil, thank you for bringing those guests earlier. We were very, happy to hear a lot of information about our community. Chief Haddad, the doctor, the other 2 guests. And especially I focus on the local shopping. Mr. Khalil, I do agree with you and your guest. We have to support our community, our strip mall, our mall. We don't want to keep Amazon getting rich and our mall shutting down. We have to support our local business to keep those malls open because, there's a big difference to drive to the mall. It's joy. And you see people, you talk to the people. But online, you receive your merchandise in the front patio of your door without having any communication with the people. So 100%, I agree with you, and I agree with the local shopping and support your community. And I want to wish you again happy Thanksgiving, Mr. Khalil Hachem, and thank you for your show.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jerry. We appreciate it, and happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Appreciate you being on the call on us. Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, I just want to mention that how important it is to shop locally because, Jerry mentioned something very important. If these malls and these stores are not working, that means they're not paying taxes. it means your taxes are going to go up, your property taxes are going to go up. So it's all relevant, it's all connected. If these businesses are doing well, we are doing well as a community because it's all connected. So even if you're paying a penny more or a quarter more or a dollar more, in the long run, it is an investment in the community. It is an investment in our services. It's an investment in our cities and townships and neighborhoods. So please keep that in mind. And when you do some shopping this holiday season, stay safe. When it comes to the vaccine, as I said before, when your car breaks down, where do you go? You go to the mechanic because the mechanic knows more about mechanics than you do. Now, when it comes to your body, who do you refer to? Do you refer to Facebook or somebody who tells you things that they're not expert at? No, you need to talk to your doctor. Your doctor. I'm not going to tell you whether to take the vaccine or not. That's your business. However, I strongly recommend you talk to your doctor. Every person's health is different. Okay, a vaccine is just like medication. Okay? You're taking a medication to do certain things in your body to help you, to protect you, and has side effects. Vaccines are the same, but they're in general their side effects are a lot less. However, what you need to do is you need to talk to your doctor. Your doctor will tell you whether you need to take the vaccine or not. Don't listen to Facebook. Don't listen to other people. Facebook. One of the problems with Facebook is has made the idiots knowledgeable. It makes the people are on Facebook don't know what they're talking about, so they don't have the expertise. So please talk to your doctor. Your doctor will tell you whether you need to take the vaccine or not. Make that decision with your own doctor. Again, I'm not going to tell you what to do. So please be safe, shop locally, do the things that are good for you, your family, and for your community. Don't be stubborn. I just returned from overseas and I went to pay my respect to one of our dear friends who was in a great health, and he thought he doesn't need the vaccine. He got corona and he died 2 days later. And he was in a great health. Okay, he was very athletic. So we don't know what this virus is doing to us. So protect yourself as much as possible, and be safe. This is a great weekend. Enjoy it. And normally I put a plug in for real estate. The market is still hot. If you have questions about buying and selling commercial, residential, give me a call, 313-819-0101. 313-819-0101. Give us a call. We'll be more than happy to work with you. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you to all the guests that were on the show. We really appreciate you taking the time to be with us. Thank you to Mike for a great production. Mike, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family and everybody on your team at the office. We really appreciate it. Appreciate all you do for us. Thank you. Absolutely. And enjoy the weekend. Bye now. Stay safe.